Hello everyone and welcome to day 5, our last day of our forum. Today, as yesterday we discussed the recommendation and we have a clear recommendation for each market, we're going to start doing our action plan, which is the question for today. We want to perform the action plan and we start to allocating budget for every marketing campaign to each combination of product and location. So we now have that we have this budget for doing 7 different campaigns. We have one big campaign that can boost sales of allocation between the 10 and the 20%, 2 medium campaigns that can boost sales of allocation between the 5 and 10%, and 4 small campaigns that can boost the sales of allocation between 0 and 5%. For today, for answering this question, we are going to do a new visualization, which is different from the other ones. I will leave you with the visualization to answer the questions. So let's move to Tableau and create our new visualization. Here we have a dashboard. Let's create a new worksheet here. Okay, and then we want to understand which will be the impact on the margin of the company when moving the sales. So we need something that relates sales with the margin, because the campaign can boost the sales. So we want the sales here and we want the margin here. We want to relate those. We want to see the relation between the sales and the market and the margin. How the sales, the increase or decrease in sales, impact the margin. So we have this kind of scattered plot. Now we have the total, but we want this to be split by product and by location. So here we include the product in color. So now we can see which is the relationship between the sales and the margin. So the higher the sales, the higher the margin. I would rather prefer to see this as the other way around. Here, okay, the higher the sales, because we are going to move around sales, okay, the higher the sales, which is the impact on margin. We can see here, this will be like the imaginary line, the diagonal, that will split in higher sales with low margin or low sales with high margin. We can see that we have here a group in the middle that with an average sales, not the higher, not the lower, we get the higher margin. And this is for Spain for product A. But how this changes when related to locations? Let's move here, let's move into shape. So we now have this relationship split by location. So as before, we see some products that are quite linear, which means that the higher the sales, the higher the margin, but we have some that with lower sales, it have higher margin. So this is a perfect visualization called sales versus margin that can help you to answer the question for today. As always, you can create as many visualizations as you can, but you have to elaborate the answer and explain to us why did you choose those 7 products and locations. So I left you again with the question for today. We'll see and discuss later. I hope that you have enjoyed this forum, and let's see you in the following one. Bye!